What's up, my dudes? Big Teabagger here, coming at y'all with another little storytime video. Alrighty, so this one's gonna be a little bit of a chill kickback story. So grab some popcorn, grab your juice, grab whatever you're munching on. Get your blunt, get your bong, grab your rig, whatever. Or just kick back and listen while you're working or playing the video games. It doesn't matter, whatever you do. I hope you enjoy. Alrighty guys, so this one's about the time me and my best friend since middle school, Slater, went and got $100 worth of weed. Alright, now, Slater's a reoccurring character in the stories. Y'all will be hearing about him a lot, alrighty, so I know what you're saying. $100 worth of weed, McT, that ain't nothing special. You're damn right it ain't, alright? But back in the day, it wasn't easy to come by weed, alright? It took a lot of effort. I mean, really, you just did the same thing you did now. Like, you just go around asking random people if they know anyone. But not every other person knew a dealer, just like they do now. It was ridiculous. It was hard. It was a struggle back in the day, alright? Y'all wouldn't know about that now, because now you got all these people getting bud from everywhere, shipped in and shit. It's crazy, but, you know, you gotta love it, getting that dispensary shit in the illegal states, you know? It's beautiful. Anyway, one night Slater hits me up and he tells me his mom, or I don't remember exactly who it was, but they gave him $100 as a gift, and I was like, alrighty dude, that's cool. And in my head I was like, you know, what the fuck's that gotta do with me, you know? Because like, he's just randomly calling me up, letting me know this shit. I mean, it's got no effect on me, right? But next thing I know, Slater's like, dude, we should spend all this shit on bud. And I was like, oh snap! Dude, you don't know how excited I was, folks. I was very excited. I felt like, I don't know if y'all seen this movie, but Half Baked with Dave Chappelle in it, and he finds out that this place that he's working at, they sell weed there. They don't sell weed there, they experiment with it, I guess, because it's a medical place, so they just do practices with it, whatever. I don't know, but his face lights up. He's all excited and giddy and shit. He fights the doctor for the weed for a second, you know? It's funny, it's comical. Y'all gotta go watch that movie. But anyway, he says we should go get some bud, and I'm just like, hell yeah, buddy, I'm about it. But, you know, like I said, it was hard to find bud back in the day. We had our initial dealer that would go straight to, but, you know, there is a problem with that. So the next morning we meet up at the Valero by the school, right? And we hit up the old lettuce farmer, and he's asleep. But conveniently enough, there was a group of your typical stoners hanging out by the Valero. We didn't really know them, but we knew they partook in the devil's lettuce due to the times our groups had skate sessions near each other in middle school. So we dapped them up, you know, gave them the old 1-2 on what we were looking for. And one of them ended up saying he had someone with some dank-ass lettuce for us to chop up, but we had to follow him to his house. And the only problem was these motherfuckers had skateboards, and me and Slater were mobbing it, so oh well, we wanted that sweet lettuce, so we booked it. But these deal holes took off, and we just kept them in sight, alright? At least we weren't idiots, you know? We didn't give them the money beforehand, but that's a story for another time, alright? I got 2 times that did happen, because I was a dumb kid, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, 2 miles later, we ended up at this guy's house all sweaty and tired from the walk. Bros all drank water in front of us like a bunch of assholes. They didn't give us any, but whatever. The lettuce dealer ended up giving us a bag of some of this dank shit. It was some Northern Lights crossed with sour diesel. Now, I don't know if y'all have ever had either of those strains, but they're pretty dank separately, and together, they were fucking amazing. This was the first time me and Slater had any, like, dank-ass mixed bud like this, because like I said, it was hard to come back by that shit back in the day. And, you know, this was also in the day where bud was, like, 15 to 20 a G, guys. Like, man, the prices back then, they were fucking insane. I can't believe it. Sometimes you'll find those guys that try selling that shit for this price, those prices nowadays, but not all the time. They don't always get away with that, man. You could always end up getting a deal from them. But back then, goddamn, was it expensive. So Slater gave this guy his $100 bill, and he got 6 G's back. 6 G's is some dang ass bud, guys. Like, I swear to God, this shit smelled like heaven. It was amazing. We were happy as fuck, man. But thinking back on it, man, it's just bringing back so many, like, good memories. Like, damn, smoking that was some good shit. But anyway, we were happy, and instead of staying and, you know, chilling with those guys, you know, fuck those guys, we ended up dipping out right away. So we had a long way back to go, and one thing was for sure, you know, we weren't gonna go back to school. It was a day to skip, alright? We just got some dank ass bud, and second off, like, we're not gonna take bud to school, so, like, well, I mean, I've done that a couple times and I got in trouble, so yeah, I guess I was stupid, but at that moment, we weren't stupid. We didn't take that shit to school, so, we already knew we were gonna end up skipping, so we ended up mobbing it back towards his house, alright? We already walked like I think I said a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles, I forgot. But we walked quite a ways to their house. So, walking back towards the school and then walking more towards Slater's house, we probably walked like another 5 miles after that. So, yeah, we finally ended up getting near our destination, alright? And, back in the day, we were kids, we were freshmen, alright? We didn't have pipes and shit of our own. If we did, we would have to ask someone to go buy that shit for us. But we also didn't have jobs, so like, what were we gonna do? Make money appear out of nowhere? I mean, I guess Slater kind of did, but he was gifted that shit, so we couldn't do that on our own at that time. So, we had to stop somewhere to get a drink or something. A canned soda or maybe a Monster. I think I got a Monster that day. One of the purple ones, man. I think I used to really love those purple Monsters. But we stopped. I got a Monster because, I had at least like $5 on me. We got a drink. Slater got a snack with the rest of the money he had left over. And we ended up mobbing it again. Just going towards this little forest at a park by his house. And this little thing we had to do back then, y'all probably still do it now, the stoners that are still around in the struggle. You have to, drink that can of soda, or Monster, I guess, in this case, and you gotta chug that shit right away. I guess I wouldn't advise that for Monster. That'd be pretty bad, actually. You'd probably have a heart attack. But yeah, you gotta drink that shit, empty it out all the way, make sure there's no little drops or anything, and then you gotta poke holes in that shit, alright? You gotta make a can out of that. A pipe out of that can. I said a can out of that pipe. You gotta make a pipe out of that can, man. And it tastes like crap. But you know what? That's what we had to deal with back in the days. And it was alright. It was alright. It got us high. So that's all that really mattered, alright? And that's what the story is about. 2 friends on a journey to go get bud and then go get high. Skip school. Fuck it, man. I'm not advising that you skip school. Y'all should definitely stay in school and pay attention. But, like, damn, that's what we were doing. So it was good times for us. Anyway. So... Oh man, it's good times, man. But anyway, me and Slater, we finally make it to our destination, right? And we start toking up, man. And let me tell y'all, this was some dank ass bud. We were getting high as shit. Back in the day, we didn't really need too much to get baked like we do now. Now we're dabbing and stuff, like fucking G's every day and stuff. But nah, back then it took not much to get us high. So like after a bowl or two, we were pretty baked, but to us 6 G's was a lot. So we kept going at it. We were like, let's pack another bowl. We felt like we smoked a lot, but honestly we probably just smoked like a G, which isn't a lot now, but back then, shit, it was a lot. I keep saying back then a lot, guys, I'm sorry. But anyway, we're there chilling for a while, and we finally decide we should probably go, because we've been there for a while, chilling, smoking, and there's cops that always stop by the park that's by this forest we're chilling in. And we weren't chilling too deep in the forest because there's a lot of bugs and shit like that, and I don't really like bugs like that. So I didn't want to go deep into the forest, so we decided we should probably end up splitting. And as we're leaving, Slater looks at me and he's like, "Hey bro, wait 1 second, I got something for you." And I was like, "What's up, bro?" And he pulls out the baggie and he takes out like half of the bud that was in there, and he just hands it to me, and he's like, "Here you go, bro. I don't think I'm gonna like smoke this all, and I'll probably be able to make this last, so it doesn't matter." And guys, oh my god, like if you ever wondered if someone was your best friend or not, just wait. They'll randomly gift you with something you really love. This dude randomly gifted me with some fucking bud, and I loved it. He just spent $100 on this dank ass shit, and dude still gave me half of his bud. That's love right there, man. That's why he's my best friend to this very day. Dude, homie, shout out to Slater. Alright, guys, if y'all ever meet him, he's a cool dude. So Slater hands me the bag. Or, no, he hands me the nugs, and I have to wrap it up in paper, so he doesn't hand me a bag. And, we do our little handshakes and shit, go our separate ways. I just head home, because, we're still going to skip the day. And for those of you wondering how I'm just going to go home, my parents worked a lot whenever I was in school. I guess they didn't work a lot, but they worked during my school hours, so it was easy for me to get away with a lot of shit. That's not their fault. I was kind of a little shit, you know. But yeah, so I walked home. I kept my little Monster can pipe and smoked another bowl when I got there, and then went upstairs and played some Modern Warfare 2 and talked shit with my little squeaker voice still, because I guess I kind of had a cracky voice in middle school when I was a freshman. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's the story of the time me and my friend Slater went and got $100 worth of weed, skipped school, and mad chilled. You know, it was great, beautiful time. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want to stick around and see more videos. And yeah, catch you next time.